Well, hey there, guys. Welcome back. Thank you for checking out another video here. Boy, not the type of video that I really wanted to do, but it's the kind of video, unfortunately, it's kind of got to be done because, yeah, it honestly makes me really worry about the future of jersey manufacturing, because what I saw through Mitchell and Ness is an absolute abomination, atrocity, whatever you want to call it. It's just awful. But before I get into more of that, if you are new to the channel, if this is maybe the first video that you're seeing, welcome, obviously. If you love jersey content, if you love just hockey content in general, I am very passionate about it. I love talking about anything hockey related. So if you love hockey, if you love hockey related content, hockey jerseys, jersey unboxings, any kind of hockey topics, I love talking about it. So if you guys enjoy that, I would be greatly appreciative if you would hit that subscribe button. And with that said, so Mitchell and Ness has come out with what they call vintage jerseys, and I guess they've got a bunch of them that I've seen. I've seen some on their website, and I know when I first heard it, I was like, okay, I'll be fair, let's see what these end up looking like. I was like, okay, they're making vintage jerseys. Let's see what they look like. Maybe they'll actually look halfway decent. Well, then they released them. Then they released pictures on their website, and you got to see some. And holy cow, these things! I thought the Fanatics jerseys were some of the worst jerseys that I myself have ever seen. No, these are worse. I'd almost say these are either right on par or worse than the Fanatics. It just the looks don't look right. The colors, a lot of them honestly look like fakes. They look like Chinese knockoffs. And I'm like, this is supposed to be from a reputable company, which, finding out Mitchell and Ness is now owned by Fanatics. So why should I be surprised that, something else with Fanatics ends up being a garbage product? And it just, some of them, honestly, they look like fakes. They really do. The logos are basically, if you look at not just the logos, but if you get a player jersey, if you get one with a name and number on it, it's literally like how Reebok did them. It's all this one layer vinyl. The colors don't look right. It looks awful. It looks just awful. And they're selling these for like $200. I'm like, $200? I'm sorry, you're not going to get me to pay $50 for one of those. I'm not going to pay $20 for one of those. Why is this so hard? This is one of the reasons, and I know I've beaten this to death when it comes to jersey manufacturers. This is why I want CCM back. CCM knew what they were doing when it came to jerseys. This is a CCM. This is a CCM vintage throwback. I have another one here that, when I talk about CCM, this is a CCM vintage. As you can see, it's got the vintage tag there. But here's the thing. Of course, this is my Wayne Gretzky throwback. But here's a big thing. When it comes to naming numbers on this, number one, made in Canada. I don't know if you can see. Show the tag there. Made in Canada. The material it's a nice heavy duty. It's kind of it's not like the authentic air-knit polyester, but this is a more heavy duty air-knit polyester. It holds up nice. The logos, as you can see, the logo is, at least I think I can, it's all embroidered. It's an all embroidered logo. This isn't one layer. But here's the big thing. And you might, the nameplate, this is all, that's not a one layer vinyl. But here's the big thing. Look at the numbers. Look at how the numbers are made. 3-layer tackle twill. It looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Sleeves, of course, are the same way. 3-layer. All 3-layer. This is why I want CCM back. And the fact that, because Fanatics did try to make a few vintage jerseys, and because I know one of them that I saw, and I honestly, I looked forward to, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, that's cool, because they made the fisherman jersey, the original Islanders fisherman jersey. And then I saw it. I saw the material. I saw the logo, both the main logo and the shoulder logos, and I immediately, big thumbs down. All one layer. All one layer vinyl. Like this, this isn't really a vinyl material here. But again, as you can tell, it's all embroidered. This is full embroidery here. I don't, it honestly worries me about who takes over after Adidas next year. When Adidas goes out next year, this really worries me about who takes over, because the fact that Mitchell and Ness now is making these vintage jerseys, which are not vintage. They're junk. Like I said, I think of vintage. I think of the vintage jerseys, and I think of this vintage jersey, these vintage jerseys. That's what I think about. That's what I think of when I think of vintage. When I think of vintage hockey, that's what I think of. And these were jerseys. These are CCM jerseys that were made. These are this particular jersey here. I bet, what is this? This is 2023. I bet I got this. Oh, probably 20 years ago. I'd say maybe about 20 years ago now. Because this is 2023, so 2003 or 2004. When did they? I'm trying to remember when exactly they started making the vintage jerseys. I want to say that one might have actually been a little later. Might have been like 05, 06, but somewhere in there. It was in the early 2000s. Why is it they knew how to make jerseys in the 90s and the 2000s, but now, especially when it comes to the throwbacks, they don't know how to make them. How is it that hard? I don't understand it. And it really worries me about who takes over. Because with Adidas going out after next season, the fact that basically Fanatics owns everything. I mean, they own Mitchell and Ness. They own, they own all this stuff. Fanatics makes all of the NHL stuff, which is why the Stanley Cup merchandise, at least from the hat perspective, there's no effort put into the designing of it, and it honestly looks like there's no effort into putting those in either. And the Mitchell and Ness have this giant jock tag on the bottom, which, very similar to Reebok. It kind of stands out like a sore thumb though. And I just, this is why I really hope that, and I know it's probably a long shot, but I really want CCM to take back over. But it really makes me worry when I see stuff like this that the NHL is just going to say, well, Fanatics makes all this stuff. We'll let Fanatics make the jerseys too. So then you won't have a choice but to buy those crappy Fanatic jerseys. I do not want to see that. To me, Fanatics needs to go away. Fanatics needs to completely get out of the whole jersey making process. It really worries me about who takes over after next season, because if this is what we can look forward to, I don't see a lot of people buying a lot of these jerseys. I don't see myself buying a whole lot of them. It's amazing to me that, and then the fact that they turn around and they charge as much as they do for what they are making. I'm sorry. Some of these look like they look like knockoffs. They look like fakes. The colors on a few of them are completely wrong. It's the kind of thing it makes, head boom, because I've loved hockey jerseys forever, and to see them be completely ruined, basically, by these companies that don't know what the hell they're doing when it comes to manufacturing a jersey. I mean, how is it? 20, 30 years ago, we knew how to manufacture one of these. We knew how to size them. We knew what material to make. We knew how to make them, heavy duty, but we knew how to make the logos. Fanatics has no clue. Mitchell and Ness, who apparently is owned by Fanatics, no clue whatsoever. So that is that's kind of my little rant on the new Mitchell and Ness jerseys. And I'd love to know what you guys think. Do you guys like do you like the new Mitchell and Ness ones? Are you not? Are you more indifferent? Are you do you think they're good? Do you think they're okay? Or are you guys in along my train of thought that think these things honestly would be better off just taking them off the hanger and dropping them in a garbage can? Because to me, that's kind of where they belong. They all belong in a big garbage can, because it's just so bad. The logos are so bad. But I'd love to know what you guys think. Are any of you like me worried about who ends up taking over after Adidas? because this really kind of worries me about who the NHL might just say, yeah, do it. Oh, Fanatics makes it all. Oh, well, you just do. Here, we'll just hand everything to Fanatics. I'm hoping not. I really hope not. But I'd love to know what you guys think. And give me your thoughts, give me your opinions. What do you guys think of the new Mitchell and Ness line? And let me know in the comment section below. And like I said, if this is your first time here, hopefully you enjoyed the video, especially if you like anything hockey related. I love talking anything hockey related. So, if you've been here before, or you're new and you haven't quite gotten around to, I don't know if I want to subscribe or not. Hopefully you do. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hit like and subscribe if you have not done so already. And please, let's go back to CCM. Let us please go back to CCM. Because I really do not want to see Fanatics take over any more of the whole jersey making process. So, with that said, hit like and subscribe if you've not done so already. And I'll see you guys soon.